Now, you know that since President Trump made the statement he made concerning Nigeria and the happenings in Nigeria, too many Nigerians has been calling out our notable ministers, pastors, evangelists, them, GOs. The last video I posted was what Pastor Johnson Suleiman said concerning the happenings. And I said that the man had been speaking even before now. Now, A Adeboye has broken the silence. He's giving President Tinubu advice on the steps he's going to take before President Trump will do what he said he wants to do. Just watch this advice he said on this particular video. I'm coming back. Let's discuss something.
Suggestions. I will say quietly to our government. Move fast. Move diplomatically. Move wisely. Find a way to convince the President of America to please delay his actions for about 100 days. And then come home and tell our security chiefs get rid of these terrorists within 90 days or resign. Now that, I'm sure, will sound familiar to those of you who have been following situation in Nigeria. There was a president, unfortunately, as Buhari, who issued such an order. Some of you will remember. Who called the service chiefs together and said, I give you 3 months. Get rid of all these Boko Haram people or resign. He's not around to tell you who gave him that advice. He ran with that advice, but he didn't follow it through. Because he gave the order as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. But, the security operatives moved fast. But 3 months went, and the work was not done. So I went to see him. It was in the news, so this time somehow the press got to know that I visited him. Of course, they were not there when we talked. And unfortunately, like I said, he's not alive now. Or else I would have asked you to go and ask him. Sir, why didn't you follow through? Because when 3 months passed and the work wasn't done, why didn't you proceed with your, are we going to call it? I won't tell you the details, but one thing came out of that meeting. Which would lead me to my next advice to our government. In case there's any of you who can get across to them. That when giving orders to the service chief this time round, we should make it clear to them that they are not only to eliminate the terrorists, they should eliminate their sponsors. No matter how influential they may be. And when I say my people, when I say our leaders should move fast, move diplomatically, they have to be and move wisely. We must take note of the fact that if America should us, China is not coming to defend us. Russia will not come to defend us. All the so-called world leaders, they will talk. They will condemn what America had done in strongest terms. But that's all they will do. That's all. Britain is not.
I love the fact he said that he knows that we Nigerians are familiar with all these steps he has asked our government to take. We are familiar with them. The problem we have in Nigeria is that a government now in power will give contract or will give such an order, but they will not follow it up. He mentioned it there. He mentioned it there. During the time of Buhari, he also gave him the advice, but he did not follow it up. There's one other thing he mentioned there that I so much love. As you are going there to do this with this service chief, as you are removing this particular bandit them, also remove their sponsors. Let's solve the problem from the taproot. Yes! Solve the problem from the taproot. Not trying to remove them and you leave the sponsors and they will go and recruit another people and still start again. And the last thing he said, for some of you that have been jubilating because that China said that they are sponsoring, that they will support Tinubu and his government. If this thing happen, the only thing they will do, according to him, is to condemn it in strongest terms. Finish everything. Don't go be saying don't go. They cannot go and be fighting America. I love the advice he gave. For someone that have been calling him out, he has spoken. He got the point. He has spoken. I don't know what to want me I talk again. I'm not saying anything. A Adeboye has given the Tinubu's government advice. Work fast, diplomatically, and wisely. work fast, diplomatically and wisely. Lastly, let it be known unto you that China will not come for your help. If America comes, China will not come for your help. What they will do, all these people that are talking now, is to condemn what America did in a strongest term. You get the point? If you like, don't act fast. Just be there and be talking cho. All these APC supporters, don't advise President Tinubu to work fast and ask the service chief to go into action with immediate effect. Just be talking cho and be telling people who you think that gave President Trump the advice on what he said. Be talking cho. Don't advise him to do what he's supposed to do. Act fast. Act fast. I remain my humble self, the Eichmann. Peace and love. Don't play.